Yo guys, so recently I did Desert Treasure on my 10 HP Hardcore Ironman with no overhead prayer. So I figured it would be interesting to show you how I did it, at least. I forgot to record the start of the quest, but I did record me giving all the required items for the quest. Mainly the magic logs took long to get because I had to get 58 hunter and then catch like 200 nature implings for them. So I'm starting with the smoke diamond because it's an easy diamond just to get into it. Basically I was just using that gate to respawn him, and after like 10 times I got the right spawn. Then I froze him in place and set up my cannon, and after that it was just waiting until he was dead. So easy peasy. So once I got the diamond, I logged out quickly to make sure the stranger wouldn't spawn, because he is based on farming ticks or something. So I think if you log out quickly, he won't spawn instantly at least. So then I started with the shadow diamond. So with the part to get the gilded cross, I took like 70 lockpicks with me. And I managed to get it at the last 5 or something. If I didn't get it there, I would have been so triggered. But we got lucky. After that I prepared for the Damon's boss fight for the Shadow Diamond. I stood close to his spawn for like 10 minutes to de-aggro. And I asked a few friends to join me to set up a block square. Because I need 4 people on all the sides to make sure he doesn't kill me instantly when he spawns. After I got the right spawn, I carefully lured into my cannon in the southeast corner to set up my safe spot.
And we danced, and we cried, and we laughed, and had a really good time. Take my hand, let's have a blast, and remember this moment for the rest of our lives. Tonight, 'cause tonight's the night, am I right? Dance! We're having a hose that, you hose that, don't let me pull my hose out, 'cause it's big, long, big, strong, and no tax, all night long, grab my hat, play the song, DJ say my name, come on, leave it there, back off the wall, free to beat to listen.
So then I started with the ice diamond, which is like the hardest of the 4 for this account build at least. You need to pass like 30 ice trolls in a single combat area, and after that you need to pass like 25 ice wolves in a multi-combat area. And all of them can one-hit you, so you need to make sure you don't get hit at all. So my strategy for this diamond was really just walking to safe spots and then waiting for the de-aggro timer, because both the trolls and the ice wolves could both be de-aggroed. So after 10 minutes in a certain area, the yellow line area, they get de-aggro and don't attack you anymore. So I just took all my time and carefully went forward. So once I made it past the ice trolls, I was looking for a good setup for my aggro zone, so for the yellow lines, to get a clear pass through the first part of the ice wolves. So after a while I found a spot and then opened it up to the south, making sure the wolves don't attack me, because I froze them with my ult. And then I just waited another 10 minutes to de-aggro. Oh, first I opened it up a little bit further. Now I have the right setup. I can walk to the north stones there after 10 minutes waiting here. For the next part I had to walk in a new aggro area, so the wolves would attack me again. So I had to make sure to walk in safely to my safe spot, then log out and set up my alt accounts to make a body blocking system. Then I just waited 10 minutes again for the de-aggro timer and proceeded to move further to the west to the rock, which is the safe spot for this boss. The boss itself, so Camille, is really easy as long as you stay behind your safe spot, so the rock. after killing the boss, I just continued like everyone else does this quest, just walking the ice path and then the ice bridge and unfreezing the ice trolls, so the mother and father of the ice child. So after the ice diamond, I went ahead and continued with the last diamond, so the blood diamond. That one was actually one of the easiest ones, I think the easiest, because I found a way in which the boss doesn't attack with his bats at all, so you can just fully safe spot him.
I can tell by the look that's in your eyes, but if you want to, I will have a try. There is nothing left to feel as days go by. I can live without you, please don't tell a lie. Please don't tell a lie.
So now I had all the 4 diamonds for the pyramid pillars. So I went ahead and grabbed all the diamonds and just went for it. I was a bit afraid that the stranger would spawn, but I think he wouldn't be able to kill me anyway, so I would just teleport if he spawned at all. And then I started with the hardest part of this quest for this account, so the pyramid. Floor 1 and floor 2 are really easy, there's only like a few mummies, so nothing to worry about. But once you get to the 3rd floor, it really gets interesting. I used my alt account to lure the mummies on the side so I could walk past them. But on the 3rd floor I asked some friends for help because on my own it would have taken like hours to clear the space. And whenever a swarm popped up, I just logged out, because if you log out they just despawn again. So my strategy for the 3rd floor was just walking little bits and then logging out quickly and using my main and friends to clear the path ahead. So once I made it to the 4th floor, I went ahead and logged out in a corner to set up a safe spot, because on this floor I used a different strategy. At first I would have to wait 10 minutes at the safe spot to de-aggro all the mummies, and then I would spawn a combat 96 mummy, which only hit a max hit of 1. So I would use that mummy to walk me through the entire floor by staying in combat, because it's a single combat area. So if I stay in combat with that mummy, which stays for 5 minutes, I should be fine. So every time the mummy hit me, I had 10 seconds to get back in combat with him. So I needed to stay really close to the mummy, because if I went too far ahead, I could have gotten really unlucky with like a swarm spawn and then not being able to get back to the 96 mummy and then dying to whatever spawned on me. It actually worked and I finally completed it. I was so happy. I couldn't really tell how happy I was, so I was just silent, just sitting there watching my screen. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, I want to say thank you so much for watching. Also, let me know how I can improve. I know my editing skills are not that great. I'm just using some free software right now because I don't really care. But anyways, thanks again.